Hello, this is Phil, and today I will be doing something I haven't done in a while. I am going to be playing through the Hall of Forms event. So, this event has some heroes that I like, and hopefully I can get some pretty cool builds for them.
So much catches my eye. You wear that Yukata well.
Currently, I am considering making a video about these units where I talk about them. I look at skills to pick up for them.
Which way?
This should be fun.
Kind of give like my opinions on them, how I would build them, that kind of thing. So before I record that, I kind of want to just run through this event because I don't want to be like, hey, go for this skill, and it turns out that the skill's not in the event. So I kind of would like to make sure that the recommendations I have actually make sense. And I might sort of script it. I don't know, because typically when I do the voice commentary, it's pretty much like whatever I'm thinking and freeform, which you could probably tell because I'll talk about one thing, then randomly move on to a different thing sometimes.
Sounds weird.
But
Go get him, Ike!
if I do a video recommending builds to give heroes, just getting sidetracks is not something I want to do, and I also want to make sure that I'm giving builds that are actually things I would do. People ask me about my opinion on heroes and how to build them, and I don't want to just give a build without at least
We're off. So much catches my eye.
testing it first, like making sure that it's actually decent. I haven't used Ike in a while. I do have a plus 10 Ike from way back when his banner dropped and I was going for the plus 10 young Mia. So I might get a format to improve his skills since I don't exactly have the best skills for him.
Don't push yourself too hard.
He has a pretty outdated kit. And then the other three heroes, obviously Mia I've heavily invested in. I probably could talk about her without having to like sit down and be like, okay, how am I building this hero? Like what skills? I would be like, man, this is how I would build her because I've already built her.
Sounds weird. I'm right behind you.
Lucia and Nephenee, I really want to look at because I have just their base kids. I made a team of these 4 heroes just kind of as a mental note of
Which way?
Break time's over.
This should be fun.
You sure?
what I needed to look into. And both Lucia and Nephenee, I had incomplete kits on. So I'm pretty sure those are just their base kits. So this will really give me a chance to actually use these heroes and see if I can give them a better build.
We're off. Copy
What now? Yes.
They really could use it. So, what a fun fact about this Hall of Forms, I guess, is with Duo Ike becoming available, you could, in theory, use a Form of Soul to get each young hero from that banner.
So much catches my eye.
Since
You wear that Yukata
young
well.
Soren was the Hall of Forms hero in the past, unless I'm misremembering. But I know young Mia was, since I used a Form of Soul on her. And I haven't merged my
Which way?
copy of young Mia into that one, since I might build another young Mia. Although, that would require me to summon for the copies, which
You sure?
I haven't
Sounds
exactly
weird.
been
Time's
doing.
over. We're off.
And young Ileana, I'm pretty sure, was also a form of choice. So, unless I'm horribly mistaken, they should all have been, at one point or another, options to get. So, I don't know how much I want to talk about the heroes here, since I might make that video and I'd go more into depth there. But this is gonna be a long video, since the Hall of Forms
It's time.
Let's do it.
does take quite a while to get
This should be
through.
fun.
Will do.
We're off. Oh, you sure?
Trying to think of things to talk about for what's probably going to be close to an hour without repeating myself in a video is going to be a little difficult. But then again, I might not make that video.
Sounds weird.
I haven't fully committed
Get him, Ike.
yet, because it would be a bit of effort. I don't know how
What now?
Don't push
good
yourself
the
too
video
hard.
is gonna come out. But I do like the choices. And personally,
Copy that.
Which way?
I'll probably use multiple souls here. Even though I don't really need the Harmonic hero. At least I'm pretty sure I don't for Path of Radiance and Fates. It still would be nice to pick up a merge. And I do like Nephenee, even though I
Break
haven't
time's over.
really
So much catches my
merged
eye.
up either
Yes.
Oh, you
her
wear that Yukata
dancer
well.
alt or original version. I would like to plus 10 her. I just don't think I've found the copies. I do remember early on in the game's life, I wanted to get a copy for Wrathfodder, and before I talk about that, Momentum 4 would be a terrible skill for Lucia because her PRF would shut that off. Well, shut off the benefits of that. I mean, it would charge your special, I guess it's not the worst, but it feels like there are better these skills. I don't know, maybe I'll take it just to see how bad it is. I do think it's a bad idea, but I'll test it. Momentum is a fun skill.
Here I am!
And I feel like that's going to be part of the problem with
sure?
me trying to recommend skills.
This should be
There's
fun.
a lot
so much
of
catches
Will do.
my eye.
the whole forms I go for typically is just random things that aren't exactly what the hero's intended to do.
Copy that! Yeah!
I might pick up Ike if he gets a good build.
We're off! I'm right behind
I do
you!
like Ike, and it would be a good opportunity for skills. So I guess it would
What now?
depend on
Which
skills
way?
as to whether or not I pick up Ike or not. Lucia, since I have her at 0 merges, I do like her, but I'm nowhere close to the plus 10. So I don't think I'll go for her.
Sounds
Will
weird.
do.
So much catches my eye. Don't push yourself too hard. Yeah!
Although, it's kind of funny since that train of thought is not preventing me from considering Nephenee, since there's no way I'd plus 10 Nephenee unless I got lucky from random summons. I'm not a huge fan of any of these skills, I'll just take the trace for now. I'm definitely gonna get
A
Mia,
summer festival! Break
just
time's
because
over!
Mia is my favorite
You
character.
sure?
This should be fun.
We're off! Oh, copy that!
But
Yes.
other than the Mia, I haven't fully committed. Although I do like these choices. So probably will get 3 of them. Maybe not Lucia though. Just because
Will do.
Lucia really wants stats with her weapon being what it is. It's an incredibly powerful effect. But
Sounds weird.
it kind of is a double-edged sword where it also can be a hindrance.
Huh?
And
What now?
it kind of turns
You wear that
the
Yukata
matchups
well.
into stat checks, which would be better if she has more merges. So so far I haven't seen too many skills that I'm super excited for. Ike, his weapon is interesting. I kind of wish that
This is getting fun.
the special creep
You sure?
Which way?
So much
would
catches
give
my eye.
us specials that had more than 5 cost. Or at least get an emblem effect that raises the special cooldown.
Yes.
Break time's over. Oh. push yourself too hard.
Between gambits and these other skills that scale off of special charge count, I kind of would like to see something that was like 6 or 7.
Copy that. We're
Especially since
I'm right behind you.
there's so much special jumping. Like, I think Ascenda Merida, for example, could theoretically just straight up loop ether.
Will do. Yes.
Easily, and I think she might even be able to loop a 6 cooldown special. I'd have to double check. So I do like his perf, and like, even though I haven't fully gone through and tried to figure out what builds to give the heroes, yeah, she doesn't really care too much for the skill, but I'm just gonna
Time's
take it
over.
anyways.
You sure?
Huh? What now?
Sounds
I
weird.
kind of have an idea weapon-wise a little bit. For example, I kind of want to give the arena sword or
Copy that.
the sword that refreshes when an assist is used.
So much catches my eye. You wear that yukata well.
So maybe I'll see them. Probably on the last floor. Since the last floor is extremely useful for
This should be fun.
Will
finding
do.
skills. Wow, 0 times 2.
Oh,
Yes.
break time's over. Yeah. So much catches
Which
my
way?
eye.
Honestly, the only one out of these heroes that I would consider like seriously looking at a weapon other than their PRF would probably be Lucia. Okay, this is actually a choice. Since Arena X is probably the weapon I would consider as an alternative. Realistically, you don't replace Summertime X, but Arena X does provide some support. So it's an option. Patience is kind of a little awkward since her defense isn't the best stat. But Patience is pretty good and worth 400 SP for some reason. I'll just go for the Patience, I suppose. Trace really isn't doing too much since Summertime X does have Kanto Rem +1.
Take this.
But as I was saying,
Will
Lucia,
do.
replace
Huh? What now?
her weapon with
You
Johanna
sure?
X. I know it's crazy, but the Johanna Lance is such a good weapon, especially if you run something like Patience,
Yes.
to
Ha!
further increase your damage production. And it would allow Lucia to use specials.
So much catches my eye. Don't push
Kind of,
yourself
sort
too
of
hard.
can use specials with her TRF. She just won't have them trigger, while Johanna Lance would allow her specials to trigger. And the Johanna Lance plus damage reduction B skill combo
This should be fun.
Copy that.
is pretty
Sounds
good.
weird.
I feel like a lot of the builds I have would be somewhat generic though. Where it's like, oh, you could use this build on Lance Hero. If Lance Hero do this. Kind of why I don't build heroes or recommend builds too much. Since I feel like a lot of the ways that I build heroes is, like, unless I'm doing something silly, which I'm probably not going to be recommending, it tends to be pretty cookie cutter, like the recommendations. Since it's like, well, if I'm being serious, this is what I would do. I guess Johanna Lance would also allow me to make use of momentum better. Either way, you probably want to get Comet or Arch Rival. Yeah, so her weapon has built-in DC, which is good. Shuts down specials, which might be good against volley. Like as an anti-New Year volley hero. Yeah, disabling her own skills is kind of an awkward part. But even without access to her specials, she still can get damage reduction from having a special set.
Will do.
Break time's over.
So
This should
What
be
now?
fun.
even if you don't replace her weapon, it's still kind of important to get a good special for her. One of the things that's kind of disappointing.
So much catches my eye. You wear that Yukata well.
I don't think flyers have access to a good movement assist. Like, typically you want to pick up a 400 SP assist skill just because things like reposition, drawback, swap, whatever are easy enough to get fodder wise. But if you do that, really Gale Force? I thought the upgraded Gale Force was in the pool. If so, that's kind of disappointing. So it's like, I could get Rally Up. I would not be surprised if my Mia had Rally Up. Res.
Here I
I'd have to double check.
Copy that.
Since I don't remember
Yes.
the exact
Sure.
rally skill. I kind of didn't want to
Huh? What now?
move there. I wanted to move one down. Although, Roderick... No, that's why I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Since now, he is just going to kill Lucia. Firstly, I was hopeful that the decision wasn't going to
Which way?
be a bad one. But since Roderick has drawback, kind of backfired anyways.
So much catches my eye. Don't push yourself too hard.
It's kind of funny since my goal is to try to get skills for Nephenee and
Sounds weird.
Lucia. Ended up accidentally giving the skill there. For a second I was like, where's like damage reduction coming from? And then I remembered that quick riposte has built-in damage reduction for the first hit. It's actually funny since Patience has quick riposte 3 as a prerequisite. Let's see. Yeah, okay, Hold Guide isn't the worst. It gives her extra movement, which is nice, and support capabilities. Although there are definitely other C skills that I would like.
So much catches my eye. Copy that.
Will do.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a repositional skill.
Huh? What now?
I guess what I could do is
Yukata well.
take the Gordon into attacking. Anyway.
Break time's over.
Yes.
Probably should have moved Lucia one more. That's a little awkward, but it should be fine since Mia can warp next side. Kind of would like to see better skill options than what I have for my egg.
Which way? Ha!
The downside to getting practice with builds in the hull forms is that these heroes that I'm going up against are outdated. And honestly, new skills would probably be good enough. Like, even if they're suboptimal new skills.
Break time's over.
For example, it's like, yeah, 54 times 3, that's good, but how would Mia do against a more modern hero with this build? None of those are really skills that I would like with Ike. I think I'm just gonna go for the merge and try again on this next map for a new skill.
Here I am.
This should be fun.
Copy that. Sounds weird.
Oh, yes.
Bunch of flyers on this map. And they have a bunch of...
Huh? What now?
You wear that Yukata well.
It's funny. Every time... Like, this is an aside, but every time I try to type in Yukata in either a description or a
sure?
tag. The spell check doesn't recognize it. So, I don't know why it doesn't recognize it. Probably because it's not common.
Will do.
But I just think that it's kind of funny if that's the case. I do also want to get more skills for Lucia. As bad as it sounds, I pretty much want new skills on everyone.
So much catches my eye. Time's over.
Yes.
Sounds weird. Go get him, Ike!
You know, I'm surprised that Miss doesn't have too many ults. She has her original version, and then she has the Valentine's Day ult, and then I think this is her other like ult, I guess, sort of.
It's time.
I would like to see Miss
This should
with
be fun.
her sword. It doesn't have built-in DC. No.
Which
The
way?
game was actually balanced back then.
Oh, you sure?
She doesn't have damage reduction with her skills right now. She might die to Yilger. Especially since she didn't... Oh, she has... Okay, she dies to Yilger.
Let me rest a bit.
It's fine, though. Okay. A little less fine.
Sounds weird. I'm right behind you.
But... maybe one day we'll get a legendary Mist. I mean, Sakura and Elise got
What now?
legendary
Don't push
versions.
yourself too hard.
And Valkyrie Mist wouldn't be a bad choice. I'm pretty sure her promoted class was Valkyrie, but she gets a sword
Copy that.
and a horse. It might be a little too similar to Nana now that I think about it. Although her weapon wouldn't quite be the same. I haven't played through Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn in years.
You sure?
I kind of want to say her weapon has 2 range, like 1 to 2 range, but I could be misremembering. I do remember enjoying both of those games, but I feel like there's a lot that I don't remember about them. Probably should replay them. Yeah, no quarter would be bad with the Blazing Spear. Or area of effect specials. That would have been funny if her weapon worked with area of effect specials. I'll just buff her. I think buffer would work. It's kind of weird since the
Will do.
special acceleration wouldn't matter
We're off.
too much.
So much catches my eye.
but it is still damage reduction. Oh, nice. I can give a skill to Lucia.
You sure?
Yeah, I haven't had too many
You wear that Yukata well.
experiences with glitches in this game. But there was one time where I was trying to record an entire run of the holoforms.
This should be fun.
And my recording
Go get him, Ike!
didn't quite work since the event was so long and the recording ended up being so long. It only saved a certain amount, but it did save an important part of it, and that was when I was trying to use the Fade Pass to go back in time. Yeah, her res isn't the best, so the damage reduction there when we get enough, and Vital Astra's damage reduction is also not too helpful. Yeah, other than a bonus to attack res, Pulse Helm is not that great.
This is getting fun!
So much catches my eye. Don't push yourself too hard.
So, my Fade Pass ended up glitching when I was doing that holoform, where instead of going back in time one turn, it went back in time 2 turns.
Copy that.
I honestly have
Will
no
do.
idea how that happened,
Ha!
and it was a pretty cool kind of glitch. Even though it wasn't necessary, it was definitely interesting.
Sounds weird.
And I did make a clip out of that. Oh nice, I have damage reduction now. Woo!
Huh? What now? Which way?
You sure?
Enough of you!
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now, patience is just one of those skills that I'm just like,
Oh,
you can run it out
you
of
wear
time
that
just
Yukata
give it
well.
to a bunch of heroes. It might not be optimal, but it is fun. So. Yeah, I really haven't seen too many skills that I'm like, oh yeah, if I was gonna form of this hero, I'd recommend
Will do.
this skill.
This should be fun.
So
I have
much
kind
catches
of
my
been
eye.
like, trying to keep a mental
Break time's
note
over.
of what's good. I just haven't been seeing things that I liked. The last floor is pretty useful for getting the recent skills.
Which way? Ha!
I kind of hate how they spoiled Zelgis with this game.
Huh? What now?
Don't push yourself
It's
too
an
hard.
old game, yes, but it still was kind of a disappointment having that spoiler. And Halloween Zelgis kind of corrects it,
You
since
sure?
that's the armor that I would have liked to have seen him in. Instead of, hey, Black Knight, it's this guy, kind of thing. I don't remember how many other spoilers there were. I know Faye has done some pretty questionable spoilers. Yeah, so Drawback Gate is one of those skills that I will give Tyke. It's not a skill that I'm like, oh, you have to get it. It's a nice to have skill.
Huh? What now?
You wear that Yukata well.
It's pretty much Drawback Gate, Reposition Gate, Block Gate. It pretty much comes down to preference. As long as you can get them for Ike and
We're off.
Nephenee, that's
Copy that.
fine.
Will do.
So, on a
So much
kind
catches
of
my eye.
unrelated note,
Don't push
I
yourself
do
too
feel like
hard.
bringing it up, since I am a little disappointed in it. But I've done some off-screen summoning for Elliewood, and I got my pity to 4.5.
Break time's over.
And then
Sounds weird.
probably should have
Yes.
moved Psych first. I ended up getting a circle of just blue and red orbs.
This should be fun.
So
I'm right
I
behind
decided to go for blue since I didn't want a random 5-star Marcus. And unfortunately, I did get another copy of Lowen, which, if Lowen is a character you like, don't get upset with me saying he's not the greatest pull for me. But oh, this is actually a good one to give. Like, between this one and the other uplift comes down to preference and team building. But having the healing pre-combat is nice. The other one I think is built in no follow-up. I mean, honestly might be better. Since if United States P is less than 99% when triggering the special, there's extra damage. And having no follow-up would combo with the counter attack. So, the funny thing is, while good, I think the other one might actually
This is getting fun.
be slightly better.
We're off!
Probably
way?
won't
You
try
sure?
too hard to change it out though. It still is good support, it's just
Huh?
probably
What now?
not
Sounds
the
weird.
best
Copy that.
support,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Break time's over. We're off! Go get him, Ike!
So I guess it's probably
So much
the
catches my
second
eye.
best choice, maybe.
Yeah.
'Cause the other one, having the no follow-up, is probably gonna be better. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I was kind of hoping I would Kento too, but unfortunately I only had Kento. Yeah, no follow-up would have been nice here. I'm still fine, but if I dealt 2 more damage, then having no follow-up would stop the sword breaker. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the reposition here. It's a pretty good general purpose skill to have. So,
Will do.
Copy that. So much catches my eye. You wear that yukata well.
gonna try to pick up more skills. A little awkward with her perf. But if you replace her perf, then I guess it's fine. The
Will
only
do.
This should be
weapon
fun.
that she could get from this hall form, and maybe in general that's worth a consideration, would be Teapot, since it has the built-in extra action. Although I think you could use Emblem of Gaia to give an extra action anyways. She'd probably be a pretty decent support hero.
Ha!
Break time's over.
Yeah, Uplift would be nice as a C skill for Mia as well. It's an option for keeping her at a good HP. Although
Sounds weird.
it kind of needs to be start of turn. Maybe I'm a horrible person for having I get kill on Soren. I just realized that I was like, I won't give Ike extra experience, and then I was, wait a minute, that's Soren. Yeah, not Devoted Basket isn't a bad weapon, but the pre-combat damage is kind of moving past this, especially when we have skills like that. Maybe I'll pick up the attack def favor. It's not the most amazing B skill, but it is still a
Break
nice
time's
B
over.
skill, I suppose.
Huh? What now?
You wear that yukata well.
It's kind of funny having Harmonic in the Hall of Forms, since the Hall of Forms are showcasing heroes from a certain game, and then you just randomly have Sakura. It's like, yes, Path of Radiance. I remember it well. Sakura was there.
Yes.
This should be fun.
So if you don't go for Patience on Mia, the teleporting B skills are pretty good. Air Superiority and Heavenly Soar. Realistically, I don't think you can go wrong giving Yukata Mia the Ilian Mia hit.
Sounds weird.
35,
Will do.
32, 32.
We're off.
Yeah,
Which way?
I really wish I had
Ha!
the one that gave no follow-up instead. Although I'm not within range of it anyways. It
So
still
much
would
catches
help
my
for
eye
dealing
here.
with this mirror.
Go get him, Ike.
I keep forgetting that I technically can use Harmonic skills and Duo skills in the Hall of Forms. It's probably because Seer Snare doesn't let you use them. So I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, I have these heroes, that's neat. It's not too often they run. Well, I guess it kind of is these days. Yeah, none of these skills I think are worth picking up. Pumpkin Stem is kind of nice, I guess. If you want to stack bonus doubler effects. But
This is getting fun.
probably not
Oh,
what you want to
Sure.
pick up
Will do.
This should be fun.
for general use. I mean, Mia doesn't really need the skill since I really want to test out Lucia and
Huh? What
Nephenee.
now?
don't push yourself too hard.
Nephenee's pretty good. I don't use her too often, but I do like her.
Break time's over.
And I do remember coming across some Nephenees, like, shortly after she was released. I remember running into her in Summoner duels,
Yes.
at least once.
Ha!
Like, I'm pretty sure there was a match I played that was an SDR or SDS event that I recorded since I thought it was a good match that had Nephenee. Oh, Blue Sky Gus. This is probably her ideal A skill since it is better than Blue Sky. Kanto distance +1 is a little redundant with the Actually, no, it's not redundant with the weapon. It actually complements her weapon extremely well, since if you don't move much, her weapon allows you to cancel for a large distance. If you move a large distance, then the Blue Sky Gust lets you cancel for a large distance. So
Will
whether or not you move much,
Will do.
Copy that.
like I rally here, I still have like 2 from the blue.
Oh, we're off. So much
I
catches
guess.
my eye.
Well, actually, no, I moved 1. I had 1 remaining. I had Kanto 2 twice, technically. Because I have 1 move now. So I could Kanto 2 from that. And I moved to 1, so I have 1 remaining and 1 plus 1.
You sure?
That was a real bad example. So this time, I'll be able to Kanto 3. Thanks to Blue Sky Gust.
Which way?
And on the next turn, I can
Oh,
hopefully show off
you
the
wear that Yukata well.
Kanto 3 from movement 3. Or moving 2, I suppose.
Sounds weird. We're off.
So right here, I'm moving 3. I actually get 4 movement because of the Blue Sky Gust. So I don't move much. I still have like a Kanto 3. I move far. I have like a Kanto 4.
Huh? What now?
Don't push yourself too
So-
hard.
That is probably her best day skill. Sorry, I have the hiccups. I think I'm over that, hopefully. Yeah, and so not the most amazing choices here. But Flame Wall can still reduce damage. Not the best special, but
A summer festival.
I'll still take it, I suppose.
Yes. Ha!
So I'll probably do the remaining matches off screen, since the goal is to
So
just
much catches my eye. You wear that Yukata
clear out the
well.
maps. That way, whenever I record the video where I give my opinions on the heroes and what skills to use, I at
Break
least
time's
have
over.
better builds. Because these builds are kind of half fake. Both in the sense that they're like not completed, and in the sense that they are kind of a little crazy in some choices. Yeah, she has decent res, I guess. Would work with better res. I'm probably...
Copy that. Oh,
Oh,
Don't push yourself too
looking
hard.
at 32 resonance. Oh, that's good. Maybe in 2017, 32 res was good.
Will do.
This should be fun.
I feel like an old man, sort of. It's like that one meme of the granny
we're off.
and the walker.
I'm
And
right
it's like,
behind
sure,
you.
grandma. Although it's more of a sure, grandpa in this case. But it's still the same sentiment.
Which way?
Pretty easy Hall of Forms. Even though Lucia did die at one point, the Hall of Forms
You sure?
is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of Mia still, personally, right now. Like, if it was up to me, I would replace it with the C-skill from Emblem Edelgard. Or extra movement. Yeah, attack speed Aria would be worth considering. But not attack res. Flame Wall. I didn't realize Flame Wall. I guess they just can use Flame Wall. It's not good for Nephenee. But Teapot is the weapon I would recommend, so
much
the
catches
Teapot
my
can
eye.
do something like this, where you
What now?
attack
You wear
and
that
then you
Yukata
get to
well.
move again.
Yeah.
I just think it's neat. Her own weapon is good enough.
Copy that.
Yes.
Break time's over. Sounds weird. Go get him, Ike.
Like I said, you probably don't change any of their perfs outside of Lucia's. I guess you could change it with the Arena
Will
Sword
do.
or the self-refreshing sword. But I actually like his perf because of the special cooldown acceleration. I haven't seen it as an option for him yet. But with Comet, you
This
could
should be
get
fun.
acceleration from his weapon. I think
I'm right
Comet has
behind you.
built-in acceleration. But Arch Rival is probably the special you want if you're keeping his weapon, since you can
Which way?
get the special acceleration jump from Arch Rival as well as from his weapon and just have a fully charged. It would require some testing, but you might be able to set it up where you get enough of a jump
You
that
sure?
even if you get stalled, you would have the special ready if you're running Arch Rival. So, oh, that was the 25th map, or I guess technically 26th. Yeah. So this floor is the floor that has the good skills. Logic. And Magic Light. Both are good pickups. Yeah, if that was attack speed Aria, that would be nice. Conjuring Breath, man. This is the round I see all the good skills. Yeah, Conjuring Breath is probably the B skill of choice. Although, I do like attack depth favor with Teapot. Like the tier 4 favor with Teapot synergy is nice. Conjuring Breath is probably the pick if you want to keep cluttering fast. I'm gonna go with Logic. And I suppose having the uplift in you, where I gain the health back, is fine with Teapot anyways. So this is what my heroes look like after playing through to the 25th floor. I'll probably off screen try to get better builds for the video that I make up talking about them, which will probably be on Friday if I record that video. So overall, I got an assist skill. This other skills not too thrilled about. I do like the sturdy war sword, but all forms for my heroes, he keeps that. So trying to get more exciting weapons, kind of like with Nephenee, where I got the Teapot. Not the best to refine, but that's an easy fix. Logic is probably the best special you can give her. She doesn't really want defense, but kind of works with the Teapot that I have, since she wants to be close to allies. Favor works well with Teapot. And Uplift is a nice C skill for her to have that's supportive. Probably want to switch that out. I saw the Arena Axe. That's probably what I would change it to. She needs a special. Got Blue Sky Ghost, which is great. Patience is alright. I think since I'm going with Blue Sky Ghost, I'd rather have one of the teleporting B skills. The Patience isn't bad. And Hold isn't optimal, but it is still solid, giving the warping and support. And then, I don't know what my Lucia build is exactly. She needs some work. The assist is nice. Spear, probably want to change that out for the Johanna Lance. Change out Flame Wall for our Tribal Helmet. Give her an A skill. I haven't decided on B skill. If I go Johanna Lance, probably Patience. And then C skill. I don't know, maybe a 3 movement C skill. I'd have to look at my options. I think I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but one of the attack speed sort of turn skills that gives damage reduction on first hit. Probably what I want to give her. So I guess I'll keep an eye out for some of those, see if I get them. Anyways, I've been in Phil, and I'll see you next time for my discussion of these heroes, most likely. Anyways, later.